let's keep moving on. Yeah, thanks, Thomas. Appreciate that. Um, am I saying this right? Is it how do I say this? Is it two or is it? I feel
It's
like I
Michael.
have to be saying that wrong.
You can call me Michael. So I'm new here.
Hey,
Uh,
nice to oh Michael, cool.
yes, yes.
Nice to have you here.
So I'm from Vietnam, and my English is maybe not good enough, but I hope you can help me. I'm just new with automation, and I
Okay.
am doing some POD coloring book stuff, and I don't know how automation can help me. So can you suggest me with the automation flow that's simple enough to do? Because I'm kind
Um,
of little overwhelmed.
got it. Yeah. Have you started the basic course, the beginner course?
I started the level one already,
Yeah.
and we are going to do the level two. And I created my own coloring books already, but I really want to do some automation related stuff.
So you want to
Yes.
be able to automate the creation of coloring books?
Maybe yes, automation in creating and maybe lead generation.
List generation?
Yes.
For what?
Uh,
For what kind of?
Maybe that I post on social media that who wants to have five coloring books, and they fill in the Google form, and then the email will auto send to them. Can
Hmm.
I do that? So that I don't have to use any expensive email marketing software.
Um, you might be able to do that, but like sometimes those solutions, like there's different ones out there, but there's ones that are pretty cost effective. You know, so if it's just a matter of like collecting an email and like responding to those emails, um, you could build something, but you'd spend so much time building it,
Oh,
you
okay.
know. So I don't know, like something with like
So maybe
one thing I would one thing I would recommend is
okay.
like really trying to like, you know, come up with every little thing that needs to happen,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like what exactly you want to build, like maybe even build a diagram so that people can see it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But, you know, just for something simple like that, where you're getting an email and sending a resource,
Okay.
um, I don't know, it's sometimes it's hard
Uh,
to like try to
visitor,
build your own
yes,
because
visitor fill in the Google form, and then the automation can send the email with the download link. Just simple like
yeah.
that. Do you
Yeah,
think
that could
is
be pretty simple. I mean, you would only need two modules for that,
okay?
you know? You would just need have you like in the make level one course that it talks about triggers.
Yes, I see.
So what you're going to want is you're going to want a trigger for I'll
It,
just do a quick whiteboard. So there's a trigger for Google Forms,
yes.
and it will trigger when there's you know, a new form is submitted, right? So that'll trigger, and then all you got to do is use a Gmail module
Okay.
or another email module that would then just send them the email to the user. So it would be a pretty simple two module scenario.
So it's better to build this model or just you any email marketing like Mailchimp.
I mean, I would use I use ConvertKit because it
ConvertKit.
allows you to make a nice form, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Google Forms works, but it's not really that good looking, you know. It's a little bit it looks a little bit raw.
Yes, but
But it
in
works.
yes, but in Vietnam, people familiar with Google Form. I see a
Yeah.
lot of people still doing Google Form.
Yeah, I mean, so like
Yes.
there's no right answer here, right? It's
Mm.
like if you like Google Forms and your user base is used to it and you just want to set up something, because this will be mostly free. I mean, you'll have to pay for the make operations, right?
Yes,
So there is some cost there, but it will be cheaper than MailChimp.
yes. So the free version of pack is 1,000 operation, right? And this one maybe just three or four operations. only, right?
It's just two.
Two, it's just two. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you could use the free make. Yeah, you can make a totally free solution. But I think with make, the only limitations you're going to run into is at some point you can only have two scenarios running at a time on the free version. So as soon as you add just a couple of automations, buy the you'll
Uh,
have to pay for the new
okay.
version.
Okay. Maybe I just do the lead generation scenario for startup, for starting. Okay.
Does that help? Or you feel good about that?
Okay. I feel good. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
And try.
Yeah, anytime you're feeling overwhelmed, just like show up to one of these calls, ask questions, post into the group, try to
Yes.
minimize and simplify, you know?
Yes. Thank you.
Samson, hey, what's up, man?
I think. Is there anybody else who hasn't shared how the? Oh, two. I haven't. We haven't heard from you.
E?
Yes,
Okay. Because
Michael.
okay, Michael.
Sorry,
Uh,
it says two
I,
Michael on
yes, yes.
your
I'm,
Zoom.
I'm just new here, so yes, and I really like your accountability meeting up like this because I'm kind of so distracted with my goal, and this is my first time I want to share my business. I'm just a Vietnamese person, and I sell digital products like ebooks, online courses. I have my personal blog and my business blog, and I have the I use my personal blog as a tool to build my personal brand. But I'm so overwhelmed with so many things I like to do. So maybe for the next week, I will focus on just one YouTube video and promote my offer to others. So I just want to need some advice on how you keep focus on your on your plan. If if some of you have experience about distraction too, because I really like Samsung and Kelly, and I really admire your process of doing things. I'm so impressed. Okay.
Yeah, they very impressive. One thing I would ask you is, have you had a chance to take the business clarity class that's in the school community?
No, not yet. I'm just getting acquainted to the Mac level one, just module. But I have a peek with that business clarity, and I really like Stephen philosophy, business philosophy. It just the speed, right? You have to test. Yeah.
Okay. I just put a link in the chat.
Okay.
What does it say? YouTube transfer. Oh, okay. I'll send it to you, Kelly. I just sent the link to the business clarity
Yes.
class that Stephen did, and I'm not gonna lie, it was huge in helping me focus.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I found that I was doing was focusing on all the things that were not the most important things, and I had a to-do list that was 78 items long. It
Oh.
was points, subpoints, and sub-subpoints. It was ridiculous. And if you focus on the one, two, and three things that are the absolute most important things and like let everything else go, which in my case it was creating content and focusing on the product, but mainly creating content, then everything else is just a distraction. So I
Yes.
cannot stress how fantastic that course is to help you focus if that's one of your concerns.
Yes. Okay. So I will.
And
Fine.
what would you say your biggest blocker is for you to achieve your goals?
Yes. Just distraction, and maybe trying to chase too many things at once. Do TikTok, YouTube, writing blogs, manage my Facebook group. Yes, I have a Facebook group of 6,000 members, but they are not so active if I don't post content daily. So I think I will have something sort out how to keep it automated, or maybe not spend a lot of time doing it, because it doesn't generate revenue much for me. Yes, so yes, maybe I will should focus on generating the revenue more from I don't know, maybe from the hot leads, because I have 1,000 subscribers on my blogs, but I haven't monetized it effectively. I do so many other things, like trying to make viral contents, or doing some lead generation part, but not focus on the converting the leads into customers. So
It does sound that you are focused on quite a few things. Like it sounds like you have focused on an email list, then you're focused on a blog, and then you're going to create video content. Do you
yeah.
have a number one priority of all of those things, like where you could see the benefit?
Mm, okay, so number one, right? I think my strongest point is writing. So I think I will focus on writing blog that convert, because I want to warm up my list more, because it has been maybe 1 month that I haven't sent them anything. Because I was distracted with learning new things, especially with the automation. Yes, maybe I will, for the next week, I will try to write, convert to write a blog post that convert to some revenue.
Okay. I'm not going to give advice because I'm the last person that needs to give advice. The one thing I would just share that I've learned though is if you
Yes,
can create your blog, which is important. You said you're a good writer, and one of the things that comes to creating content
yes,
is being a good writer. So if you're good at at writing, if you convert whatever your blog is into a script, and you can also use AI to help you with that process, when you write a blog, you're basically hoping that somebody search for the thing that your blog is about, or it's only going to the specific subscribers that you're getting. When you record a video, it is infinite. You can put the one video on 7 different platforms and it lives forever. Mainly YouTube lasts the longest, but it lives for a long time. So if people can search for your blog, or you can send that to your subscribers, but then there's the video that you're keyword optimizing as well. And that goes to a lot of people. And the way that the algorithms work these days is they are designed to find an audience for exactly what you're creating. So you put your link in the bottom of your description on all these things that sends people exactly where you want them to go, which is probably sign up for your newsletter or whatever, your blog or your lead magnet or whatever it is you want. And then you're basically funneling everybody to the one place that you want them to go. So you're sort of multiplying your efforts.
yes, that's great.
Again, take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
But I've seen a little bit of success with it. If anybody else on the group has some input on this, then please share.
yes. Anyone who is also a blogger, please share your insight, because I was so overwhelmed with some kind of SEO or social media
Yeah.
marketing. Yeah.
I mean, this is just my advice, and it's, speaking from experience.
Yes.
If you don't have a team
Yes, I'm just a
and you
solo
spread
player.
yourself,
Yeah.
yeah, so if you don't have a team and you spread yourself, then you might be good at a bunch of stuff, but you're not going to be an expert at one thing. Whereas if you decide, hey, I'm going to focus on just this one thing, and you become an expert at that one thing, you're going to make more money with that one thing than you're going to make being good at 10 things. And I'm learning that myself. And like, even right now, I'm in the process of, like, well, I have a friend that's doing a startup, and they're, like, including me in that. And with that startup, they're deciding to focus on literally just one thing. It's literally one product, and it's a very simple, like, one page funnel and they just do that one thing, and we do that one thing and we do it really well. We forget about everything else. Because like once you have money and you can bring on a team, you can bring on someone who can do TikTok videos for you. You can bring on someone who can do LinkedIn articles for you, or you can begin to automate that. But like whatever, I agreed with what he was saying. Whatever you're the best at, do that one thing and get it to where you're making money off that one thing, and then you can have the money to like hire other people. But um, you won't make it far if you spread yourself between 100 different things, and that's just coming from experience from like what I'm learning right now. Is I've spread myself thin. I'm happy to like step back and decide, okay, I'm gonna let go of all this other stuff and just get really good at this one
Okay. Thank you, Thomas. Yes, very helpful.
Yeah, I would like
Yeah.
to add that what Thomas said, I had a TikTok channel which I stopped doing last month. I had multiple Instagram accounts, but none of them were really like I think my successful thing was a Facebook page which was connected to one Instagram account with 20,000 followers, but none of that were like really booming, and it was kind of I couldn't determine the time for one product really because I was scaling already before I had like I think everything really figured out. Um, and now we're like taking a step back and like really focusing on one thing in Make because you can do so much with it. It is very overwhelming, and sometimes I feel like why don't I have 10 Instagram accounts because it's apparently so easy to run. Um, but like niching down really helped my progress also in getting better at the technical stuff.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Listening down. Right. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Would you say your one thing is blogs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Blog. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
We're excited to hear. And what is your goal? What is your goal to accomplish for next week?
Yes, I will write my blog post again. One thing is my concern is people know me as a kind of mood dancer because I dance and I have a lot of my mood dancing videos that go viral, but they don't generate revenue just because I don't dance people. They used to book me for my performance, and I earned a lot of money when I was maybe 5 years ago. But now I just want to focus on my online business, so I just build my brand as a marketing artist because I do the storytelling about my case study of how I built my personal brand as a mood dancer. So I think I will try to focus on writing about my journey again on my blog. Yes. It's kind
And
of confusing, right?
is the dancing and the blog, are they associated? So if you're like, are you trying to do something that monetizes your ability to dance?
Well, actually,
Or are they
just
two totally separate things?
no, not totally different things because my ideas I am going to apply is I just want to showcase my dancing ability and my case study of building my personal brand so that I can connect with kind of some small and medium business so that I can show them that okay, so you can build your personal brand like this, and I want to connect with maybe some dance coach or trainer because many of them in Vietnam they don't know about tech, they don't know about marketing, so I just want to connect with those needs. Is that too big, or is that
No, if
okay?
if there's a way to connect it. Now let me ask you this. Is there are there questions that you could ask your clients, that your potential clients, that would basically make them think about what it is they're doing, and educate them on what it is you're doing. Like basically you're asking a question like, are you suffering from this? Are you having challenges with this? And you're asking them a series of questions, and the way they answer those questions makes them think more about their situation, and it also frames your solution as a way to solve their problems. And then that basically you would have your video, and at the end of your video or in the caption or the first comment, you basically say, take this quiz,
Oh, wow.
and it will people love taking quizzes. If you say take this
The quiz
quiz,
funnel,
and
huh?
it could potentially answer questions, and when they take the quiz, it gives them insight into their situation. It tells them like this is where you are and this is where you could be, and it provides you with data points and lead generation to start the conversation. I've done that myself and it's worked pretty well. I just put an example in the chat
Yeah.
so you could take a look at, but this is for my industry, but you could consider this for your industry. But I put this at the end of pretty much everything.
Uh,
Uh, and if you asked a series of, say, maybe just 10 questions about dance or what it is you're trying to accomplish, and somebody takes that, then every time somebody fills that, and you said they go viral. So statistics show that a small percentage of those will click on the link that you have there, which shows that they're interested. And you could basically turn what it is you're already doing into a lead generation machine. And again, just translate what it is I shared, to whatever it is applies to your business.
yes, yes, yeah. I think it's really, yes, very cool, really helpful. As a quiz funnel, I think, yeah, it is. I have heard it before, but I haven't applied it. But for this quiz funnel, I can have more insight, and with the data, I will be more focused, right? Focus on just the customer benefit, so that I can give them the offer. Okay, thank you so
If it
much.
applies, I think it'd be great. Because if I was into dance and I was watching your videos and there was something you were sharing that would make me, educate me more on the situation, I would absolutely take it. I take quizzes all the time. I know which Disney princess I would be.
Alright, that's great. Yeah, thank you.
Is there anything anybody else wants to share? We're coming towards the end, but if there's anything anybody else wants to share, any questions or concerns or anything like that, we'd love to hear it. No? Okay. Well, great.
Appreciate you hosting these.
Oh,
Thank you.
oh, of course, Ray. No problem. Thanks for joining. And please come back next week. Michael, is it Michael or two?
Actually, my Vietnamese name is Tu. Tu? Yes,
Is
it's
it
Tu.
two?
Yes, and
Okay.
Michael is just stand for Michael Jackson. I do Michael Jackson dance.
Oh, okay, great.
Michael Jackson dance.
Nice.
Do you want to watch it? Do you want to watch my?
Yeah, add it to the add the link to the
Okay, I just did my performance recently for my kindergarten for my daughter's kindergarten Xmas party. So okay, let's see.
Perfect.
I think it's pretty unique, but I haven't had a chance to take advantage of my strong point. Okay, so let's see. Maybe on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, add the link to the
Right.
chat and we'll check it out.
Okay.
And you have too, you have the link to fill out. Perfect, thank you. You have the link to just make sure that doesn't start. Fill out the form for next week.
Yes, I have the form. It is the form. The form that Stephen sent.
Yes, yes, yes. That's it.
That's that
Uh-huh.
one. Okay, so I see it.
Yep, at the very top, it's Steven's link,
Okay,
the bit.ly.
okay. So I fill the form with my goals there, and then next week I meet you guys again and share and say what I
Exactly.
accomplished. Okay, okay, that's cool. This is a very cool community. You guys are so friendly. Thank you.
Well, we're all trying to help each other. We all have goals, and we all want to make sure everybody help each other achieve those goals.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everybody. If nobody has anything else to share, we're actually ending at exactly 11 o'clock, so that's fantastic. And I appreciate everybody spending their Christmas Eve, or yeah, Christmas Eve here? No, Christmas Eve. Okay, thanks everybody. We'll talk to you next time.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Recording stopped.